All right, songs with 3 chords in them, with the 1 chord, C, the 5 chord, G, but now we're adding in the 4 chord, F. So you gotta get them to make the chord for you. Every other on the piano you start with F. You're gonna skip G, you're gonna grab A, F, A, F, A, skip B, and grab C. So your F chord group is gonna have green, dark blue, and red. So now I'm gonna have my C chord all the way to the right group. My F group is in the middle, and my G group is over in this side. So we have Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Now we're gonna have some half note chords. So it's like 1, 2, you always gotta count in 4 beats and then come in on 1. Because you get the tempo and that's how you play together, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That pattern again. 1 chord to the 4 chord, back to the 1 chord, then the 5 chord, C, 2, 3, 4. It's like the beginning. 1, F2, C, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Resolve on C, the 1 chord. All right. Well, we have Jingle Bells as a 3 chord progression song. Happy birthday to you. Las mañanitas in Spanish. Estas son 1 chord. Las mañanitas. 5 chord. Te cantaba el rey David. Here's the 4 chord. Por ser día de tus santos te las cantamos a ti. Despierta, mi bien, despierta. Mira que ya nació. Oops. Ya los pajarillos canta la luna. Se metió. That one could be a little hard because it's like not a repeating pattern. Around Christmas time, Jingle Bells is a cool one. We have 4 measures of C before we go to the 4 chord F back to C. Oh, this one has a first ending and a second ending. So in music, you go through the first ending first, then you repeat back to the top. Then when you go the second time, hey, I already did the first ending, I'm going to do the second ending. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Jingle bells. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 group. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the C group. 2, 3, 4, 5 group. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Back to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jingle all the way. Then 4 group. Oh, what fun it is to ride. Second ending on a 1-horse open sleigh. Resolves. We always start and in music theory, generally speaking, you always start and end on the 1 chord. Not always. If it gets more complicated, jazz music or something, you might start on different chords or start on the 4 chord sometimes, or like end on a different chord and it feels a little unresolved a little bit. But no, generally speaking, we always follow that rule. We start and end on the 1 chord. All right, so De Colores is the fun one to do with the handbells and with a 1 chord, 4 chord, and 5 chord, because it has kind of more of like a pattern with the verses versus the chorus. But this one's in 6/8. I don't have a 6/8 card, but imagine you have the number 6 on the top and then 8 on the bottom. Remember, the number on the top tells you how many beats each measure gets, and the number on the bottom tells you what kind of note gets the beat. So if the top number was 6, that means every measure there's going to be 6. It's going to be in groups of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 4 are kind of emphasized. So you could also kind of feel it in 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You might kind of feel it in 3. But we call it 6, 3, 4. But we call it 6/8 because there's 6 beats per measure, and the 8th means that the beat that you're feeling are the 8th notes rather than quarter notes. So we get the beat going. We got to count to 6 for this one. It's going to start with the 1 chord and stay on the 1 chord for a while before it goes to the 5 chord. And then when we get to the chorus, it'll finally go to the 4 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. De colores se visten los campos en la primavera. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. De colores, 3, 4. De colores son los pajaritos que vienen de afuera. 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. De colores es el arco iris, queremos lucir. Here, F for the chorus, 4 chord. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, because we have so much to cover, I'm just going to stop there. I know that's only half of the song. I like the second half because maybe you have some finger puppets with your gallo and gallina and polluelos. But the second half, it follows the same pattern and stuff. So now we're going to talk about how you can use resources online to kind of look up any song you want. It's good to find songs that have a pattern. I like to do The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Although The Lion Sleeps Tonight, the way I have this poster board, it's actually in the original key. Now instead of being in C, we're actually in F, and F is the 1 chord. So if F is, the thing about being in different keys though, besides C, is that you have a black key to worry about, or a sharp or a flat. In F major, we have what we call a B flat. F is 1, G is 2, A is 3, B flat is now my 4 chord, B flat, a black key. We could also call B flat A sharp or B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is now, 5 is my C chord. So, but you could do this in C. It might be a little low for their voices though. So if I did this in C, basically the pattern, this would be C, the 1 chord. This would be F, the 4 chord, back to C, the 1 chord, and then G, the 5 chord. So, but it's a pattern. I'll just kind of show you. When I do this pattern, I like to have the 1 chord in the middle because I'm kind of visually thinking about it like I do on piano. Like instead of going, we mo what, a 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 we mo what. I'm gonna play the same F and C chord, like the same notes, but inverted. A we mo what, a we mo what. This is an inverted F chord. A we mo what, a we mo what, a we mo what, a we mo what, a we mo what. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. 2, 3, 4. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Ah-wee, 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 oh, I'm away. Ah-wee, 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 oh, I'm away. Near the village, and so on and so forth. We talk about the form of songs, we have the verses, and the chorus is actually the part that goes, ah-wee, 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 oh, I'm away. Now, this is a fun song to teach because I like to teach the history of it. This is actually originally a South African Zulu, and originally it was like 5-part harmony or more. You can look online, just kind of research it. Their word though, the Zulu people word for lion is mbub. And so, you know, even back in the 1800s and 1700s, I think as far back as the 1700s, they were sing this song really as a lullaby, but they didn't have the English words. The English words were actually written by a woman named Solomon Linda. She's a South African woman in the 1920s, yeah. And she wrote the English words, but she was Zulu. And before the 1920s, it was just a 5-part harmony in Zulu. And instead of singing English words, they were just doing the chorus. But instead of ah-wee, 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 ah-wim away, their word for lion is umbrub. So they go umbrub, and they do it in different harmonies. Way up, oh, a whim away. That's a low one. A whim away, a whim away. You might do it in a different key because it's low for them. A whim away. A 1 chord, then the 5 chord. A whim a what? A 1 4 chord. 4 chord. Whim a what? A 1 chord. Whim a what? A 5 chord. Yeah. So that one's kind of easy because it's like a pattern. All right.